Hello, counselor. So I restarted the reading. Heart Mind by Kodak Black implies this plan. So we're going to keep this going. So where I left out the last time was the Black Jaguar. And then I got some messages. So one of the from the Divine Feminine, I don't like the way we left things. So many things left unsaid, so many things misconstrued. Our ending caused me a lot of pain because it didn't even feel like an ending, just pain. And we have, I wish we could move into a better space. I'm not sure what to do. So that's in the soul space. So just be yourself, be authentic. The balance of masculine, male, and female energies was off here. I realized this. I regret it. I want you to surrender to me. You are mine. I won't hurt you again. No more broken or empty promises. Divine masculine energy. So I was mentioning before the video started acting all weird. A lot of little karmic energies, but whatever. Masculine energies are providers, protectors. They're abundant when they're on their rightful path. And they are they're go-getters. They go after what they want. Feminine energies are receptors. They are the surrenderers. They are the receivers. So karmic energies chase, and masculines want to be chased. So that is why the relationships tend to be very karmic, because they're there to teach you a lesson about how to elevate. So it says, I would like it very much if we could balance the yin and yang energies between us. It's not a lack of passion. I want you. Things just feel unbalanced. And I would love to communicate with you. I know I have to be the one to reach out this time. I start to do it and then I stop myself. It is right there. I don't want to hurt you again. This caused me a lot of pain too. So it's masculines and then the feminine energy. So for my feminine cancers, you can balance the yin and yang out within yourself. Typically that's how it works out. And that's merely a self journey. So, you just focus on yourself. We all are embodied both masculine and feminine energy, but it's how you use that energy. You use masculine energy to be a go-getter, but you do that for your goals, not for a relationship, not for anything that, where you're trying to force something. Because you're not, if you're a female or feminine Cancer, if you're embodying feminine energy, that's receptive. If you're embodying masculine energy, that is that go-getter, provider, protector energy. But the question is, what are you using that energy for, and how are you using it? Because it can come out in a very toxic way. I will contact you soon. I will. That is my intention. I can feel you giving up. Expect the unexpected. And I wish you could come home to me. I wish this with all my heart. So that's the masculine energy for Cancers. Planning on contacting your person. And the feminine is expecting. But being receptive. And that's how it is. That's how it should be. That's a pretty nice balance of yin and yang right there. Alright, so now we're going to do your pyramids cards. I chose the Goddess Tarot. And right as I was talking about masculine and feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine, I believe Planes came on by Jeremiah. I love him. So we're going to do your pyramids theme, Cancers. Alright. Let's say one more shuffle. There we go. Okay. Okay. So currently we have at the bottom We have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Huh. See, I did figure that. Okay. All right. Overall energy is the Ace of Swords, divine clarity. So a lot of you guys got mental clarity that's given to you from God, from the Most High, from the universe, whoever you subscribe to. That Ace of Swords is complete clarity about a situation, about a person. So in the root chakra, because I do a pyramid, reading about the chakra systems. In your root chakra, you have the Princess of Swords. So the Princess of Swords is like an investigator, someone who does their research, someone who tries to get to an understanding of the truth of something by researching something. So you could be looking up something, you could be interested in researching something. Based on the previous energy, this is also my stalker card. So Princess of Swords, Prince of Swords, I mean, genders is, in this energies is fluid, but it's somebody that could be stalking you, watching you, investigating you. We have next the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy. Queen of Wands is typically an entrepreneur, very confident, secure in herself, beautiful. She holds her own. She also has her own business, her own she's established. So she uses how you use that wand, which is your own personal power, your own personal willpower, is energetically, she's here, all the cards are upright. Energetically, how you use your personal willpower that the Most High gives you, the universe gives you, shows, what energy is reflected from that. So for my feminine cancers, you're in some good confident energy. That's good to see. But you have somebody investigating you behind your back. Could be a little stalker, a younger female. She could be investigating you. She could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She could be investigating you for purposes of, it could be good or bad. So your back is turned. So that's kind of not a good sign, because it means that you don't see her. This is how it looks while she's watching, stalking you. Next card, you're focused on your business, your passion, your purpose. So that's great. Continue to focus on that, because there's a lot of illusions, confusion, options. And if you see here, look at what's in those cups. They got snake skulls and all of that. So somebody's casting some kind of illusions with this Seven of Cups energy, Scorpio energy. Always, Scorpio energy is like options, unlimited. It could be unlimited possibilities. It could also be confusion, delusional behavior, sitting on cloud 7, cloud 9, thinking that, okay, well, what option, what should I choose? But I mean, we had that skull previously, so you see that skull again, and a snake. So, and then at the top there's a option, a cup with the cup with the cloth over it. So you want to be careful about when you expect these options. A lot of you guys could be out there dating. And next to that is the Queen of Swords. So you got mental clarity right now about all these options. You're going through them. A Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But if you're embodying this means she's been through a lot. It could mean you're divorced. It could mean you're recently broken up. It could also mean that you're sitting in your power with mental clarity from the Most High, from the universe, that you're screening these options. They're attracted to you. However, you're not letting that get to you. You're making sure you go through each option clearly, and you're sitting in your power when you're doing that. You're speaking the truth. This could also be, if you see, it could have something to do, because the Queen of Swords is here, then there's this Page of Swords behind the Queen of Wands back. So you could be surrounded by illusions. There could be people around you that's acting like they got your back, but they could be stalking you behind your back and then throwing these things in your face and then acting like they're on your side, because there's another feminine energy here. And that's this Queen of Swords. That's creating this confusion between the two is this Seven of Cups. So it could be a Scorpio in between two feminines that's causing all this confusion and illusion so that they could be pitted against each other. And then behind the Queen of Swords is the World, meaning that a cycle's closed out. You're possibly onto a new cycle, or you close this cycle out. You stay to your Queen of Wands energy. After you went through that cycle, you hit Queen of Swords, close the cycle out, and now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's Earth energy, Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. So being abundant, focused on yourself, taking care of your kids, your family, your house. If you're a mom, if you're a wife, handling business, a business owner, very good with your money, very good at focusing on your investments. So that's really good energy. We got a lot of feminine. It's like 4 feminines down here. So it's a lot going on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So a lot of you guys are embodying kind of feminine energy right now. And the last card we have is Judgment. Some people associate that with, if you see the female over here calling judgment on this person. It also talks about having an awakening. So a lot of you guys could be going through an awakening, calling judgment on certain situations, certain people for actions and things that they done. It's usually associated with Libra, the Justice card, as well. So you could have called judgment on a Libra, or a Libra could have called judgment on you. And that could be that Queen of Swords. Could be talking to you about checking out all these options. When you're attractive, you're better than that. But there's like a Princess of Swords behind your back. The Queen of Swords could be telling you about that, about this person. There's also a Queen of Pentacles here who closed out a chapter with this Queen of Swords. So there's a lot of people here. So you need to be very, very, very careful with who you're operating around, because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of feminists here, a lot of illusions. In your sacral chakra, we have power. So that would be like the Emperor card. So a lot of you guys are balancing out your yin and yang in your sacral chakra by taking control of your own life, taking power of your own life. The Emperor is somebody who's very stable. He embodies all kings of the decks, compassionate. He's a go-getter. He's a builder, provider, protector. So he runs his empire. He's been through it, so he knows how to handle himself. The King of Swords, clarity, very wise. Next we have the Fool, beginnings. So a lot of you guys are having a fresh start with taking control over your own life. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. You're single, independent, abundant. You've built up your own wealth. You have several streams of income here. You've planted and harvested great seeds. So here you have, this is like baby Empress energy. So you guys are in a great in your sacral chakra. You built up a lot. I always say, I practice celibacy. So that's not for everybody. I mean, if you're out there dating and you're intending to get sexual, make sure you protect your Nine of Pentacles energy. That's great. Being single and independent, you don't want to lose that to an illusion, okay? So you want to be very careful who you share your sexual energy with, because right after that we have the Eight of Swords. So that's Gemini energy, entrapment, but it's like your own entrapment caught up in your head. So you don't want to get caught up. Somebody could be trying to trap you. Somebody could be trying to make you feel like you're trapped or you're restricted, trying to restrict you, restrict your movements. But you're single, independent, so you don't have to deal with that. Okay, and then we have Six of Wands, Leo energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo. Actually, down here, it could be a Leo female. Talks about victory, success, recognition. It is my victory card. That it's also recognition, acknowledgement for all the hard work you've put in. As a Queen of Wands, you've planted solid foundations that have won you the recognition. And it was hard fought, but you came out victorious in whatever endeavors that you chose to pursue. Last, we have the Eight of Cups, and that's Pisces energy. So you're walking away from things that no longer serve you, and that's 8 cups here. So maybe you were drinking, maybe you had, celebrating friends, you had a lot of friends, you had a friend group, but you're walking away from that to go on your journey, and that's great. It looks like you're walking right into victory, because she's actually, the way she's facing, she's looking at having a victory for herself, doing what it is that she wants to do, or he wants to do. We're just talking about energies, take care of it, resonate. So leaving behind what no longer serves you and going towards greener pastures that's gonna, something solid, something secure that's gonna gain you a victory, recognition for all your hard work. And next in your confidence, we have the Eight of Pentacles. You working hard, tilling your seeds. A lot of you guys are gainfully employed. So this is great energy I'm picking up in your, so you work very hard for yourself. And this is Virgo energy. The Nine of Pentacles is also Virgo. But anybody can embody these energies. The reality is that how you choose to use your energies is what's really, really important. So you working hard on yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. Virgos work very, very hard. So they're very hard workers. But, anybody can, pretty much embody the energies, but the universe knows your intentions and your heart. So make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, the work you're putting in. Because next we have a Prince of Cups here. So this is the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot. So that is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So you could be restoring your energy. You're working very hard on yourself, getting back to your innocence, doing things that you like to do. You could be apologizing to yourself, because this is your confidence that you're innocent, and you're just restoring your innocence and getting back to what it is you want to do. So you're working very hard on that. Next, we have the Princess of Wands. So somebody who has unlimited possibilities, bringing good news. These are my action cards. So maybe you're getting an apology from a masculine. We did see that you wanted to hear from, and he makes you feel like a kid again. So you're very excited, or vice versa. You could be the one apologizing, and the person could be, you could have a lot of exciting news, communication, happiness, that makes you feel like a kid again, makes you feel young, and like, you have unlimited possibilities with how to move forward. Great energy. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So passion, new beginning, your purpose, from the universe, from the divine. And that Page of Wands has taken the wand up. Her back is turned to this Prince of Cups. So the Page of Wands is taking on her own passion and purpose, working very hard. There could be an unexpected, as it did say, an unexpected line of communication. And we have the Four of Cups. So rejection, insecurities, they could talk about. It could also talk about you getting out, like only, you have been through a lot. So it looks like you cut out some of those cups. You walked away from a couple of other cups, and now you're fine with the 3 friendship cups you have. If you're insecure, though, it could be like rejection of self-love. So you might, it seems like you're working hard to restore your innocence. So keep up at it. This Four of Cups really is rejecting things that no longer serve you as well. So if you're happy with what you have, if you have like 3 good girlfriends, then that's great. If you are battling some type of alcoholic addiction, then your limit is here, and then to take a break and don't take on anymore. So that's great, as long as you're doing it in that type of form. and you're not engaging in harmful behaviors. Then we have here the heart space, 6 of Swords, moving towards calmer waters, moving forward. As you see, the Swords is in the boat, but it also talks about being able to move forward, move on from things that no longer serve you. So a lot of you guys are learning how to let go and move on, and that's great. So that 6 of Swords energy is moving forward from the past. You're working hard on yourself, restoring your innocence. So that's good. So this is in your heart space. We also have the next, the moon. So Cancer's rule the moon. So it's like the moon is very like mysterious, hidden. You could, if for those who have a Cancer moon, literally the moon is Pisces energy they associated with, but Cancers also rule it. Talks about facing your fears. It also talks about fears, things you keep hidden. Talks about secrets. Okay, so a lot of you guys are moving on from things that possibly secretive things, or you're moving on and you're going into your own energy to restore yourself, and you're keeping it hidden, so that you see this person is like in the woods by themselves, in their back in their natural in natural habitat. So like kind of like it is, and that was 6 of Swords is Aquarius energy. So you could be dealing with that or have that in your chart. Looks like this Page of Swords, maybe they're moving towards calmer waters because this Queen of Swords told you that they were stalking you, so they got to get the heck on. And maybe there's 3 females down here. Looks like maybe it's the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords that you're gonna keep as friends, and you're the Queen of Wands. So the moon sign is basically just very mysterious energy, but it also could talk about like you going off on your journey to face your fears. And then we have here the Tower, the oppression, which would be Scorpio energy. So unexpected. It also talks about divine intervention. It talks about having a sudden realization. It talks about things that happen out of nowhere, unexpected, that cause a bit of turbulence, turmoil. It could be a blow up. It could be a lot of different things, the Tower. It just depends on where you are in the moment. So because it's coming behind the moon, there could be things that were hidden from you, that the divine took you out of the situation so that you could be protected, while the Tower blows on whatever the situation, reveal whatever secrets or whatever things were hidden. But because the Tower came in with the moon, right after that we have the 10 of Pentacles. It talks about abundance. It is the ultimate generational wealth legacy, building and having a solid foundation. So here in the tree you see the team, and then around that you have the solid foundation. The pentacles are placed in something that cannot be broken, that's sturdy. Because when you build a foundation, theoretically it cannot be broken because it's built on a solid foundation. It's built in solidity. Now we all know that you know when you typically, it's kind of like a marriage, like when you get married and you put your resources in with someone and you guys get like a house and you start a family. Those are all like kind of energetic energies that are here. And if it's built in a solid foundation, then it shouldn't crumble. But if it's built on a faulty foundation, like any quick get money quick schemes, it will always fall. And that could be why you're being tasked to move away from the situation, because the moon, Tower, and the 10 of Pentacles, it was a faulty foundation. And the reality is you're in your throat space, 5 of Pentacles. So you ended up in poverty. It also talks about a lack mentality mindset. It talks about being locked out of attaining more spiritual currency. So you could be going through a struggling phase right now because the divine is trying to move you out of the situation. So you're confident that you're moving towards a better situation because you worked hard. and whatever you built up was faulty. That's why the divine intervened to break it down. We have here the Two of Swords. So the Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So it could also talk about, like, if you didn't see what the divine was trying to show you, so that'd be the Hierophant. So your belief system could have gotten you right into this situation, because we have right next to that the Two of Swords. So you can see she's bound and blinded, blocked. So something was blocked. You couldn't see it. You were refusing to see it because you maybe got charmed by this Page of Cups. He was a Page of Cups at best. So he blinded you from seeing that. You thought that you could have a Ten of Pentacles. You end up in the Five. And you didn't see that. So that's Libra energy. That could be why you're in the Queen of Swords. And then we have the Sun. So happiness, abundance, success, Leo energy. So we have the Queen of Wands in the root. So you could have finally gotten enlightened that, you need to take care of yourself, focus on your own abundance, move on, and, try again, because you can always try again. So this talks about your success. And then in the intuition, third eye, we have the Magician. So maybe somebody did spell magic on you. It could also be you manifesting, Gemini energy. You could be dealing with, have that in your chart. So you're in the process, your intuition is telling you to manifest, to focus on yourself. Then here we have the Hangman, Pisces energy, sacrifice. So somebody could have did spell magic that sacrificed you, or they were trying to sacrifice you, have you hung up into a situation. You have to be very careful with all these people these energies down here in your root, and you're mainly kind of like your 3D situation. They could be doing spell magic or so, trying to sacrifice you, because at your crown we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so where you thought you had 10 pentacles, you end up with 10 wands, burdened, overwhelmed, stressed out, taking on more than you can chew, and overall energy actually for the whole deck before was weight of the world. So you're taking on the weight of the world, because you could have went into a situation that you had rose-colored glasses, because this is the rose-colored glasses card, the Two of Swords. So you went into a situation and you end up overburdening, overwhelming your own crown chakra. Somebody could also be doing spell magic to block your crown chakra in order to sacrifice you with spell magic. So you got to be very careful. And now you got mental clarity about it. So, and then right after that, we got the Princess of Cups. So we got a lot of innocence. You're restoring your innocence. And it also, like I said, you need to apologize to yourself for whatever happened, because now you know very well. You got complete mental clarity. That's the overall energy. So it looks like even though you went through a difficult situation, you're going to come out on top. Okay, you just have to go off in isolation, Six of Swords, and reevaluate the who, what, when, where, and whys, because there's this illusion down here, Seven of Cups. So the who, what, when, where, and why. If you're struggling with some kind of alcohol addiction, you might want to stop drinking so that you can have more clear mind of who you're around, and you can start making good judgment decisions as to, like, as you can see, she's judging him. Like, do you get to be with me and my clique or no? Like, are you allowed to be around in my energy or no? And you see here, the dog is looking up at her and she's looking down at him and calling judgment on whether or not this person gets to participate or be around you, your energy. And we have here right behind her is these two females. Now it could be a good thing, but we got one who's cloaked. So that could be the Queen of Pentacles, could be a Virgo. And we have another one here with red hair. So that could be, I saw a lot of Leo energy here in the reading. And then we have you here, because it looks like you're the Four of Cups. She's popping up looking like that. So you're making a final decision, or making a decision as to how you're going to move forward in your life. And you should be wanting to embody this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Swords energy. I mean, there's 3 queens on the deck. So now you're investigating. If this is your energy of like investigating during your research about getting your confidence back up, then that's great. Just be careful with you out there dating and checking out options. Look at those cups. I mean, they look appealing, but everything that glitters isn't gold, okay? So that's all I have for you today. So the song that's ending it out is You featuring Tank by Plies. So thank you for visiting my channel, and I will talk to you later.